Have you ever thought about using your social media platforms to promote your short-term rental and Airbnb business? Now, look, we've found it quite difficult over the years to find the right way. And on today's video, I'm going to share you my thoughts. Also, obviously, we work with clients for branding purposes, so it's always right for us to give you the facts on how things work in the social media world. But like, guys, if you're new to this channel, please make sure you are firstly hitting that like, subscribe, and welcome to another Grow Your BNB video. So firstly, let's talk about who or what platform can you use. Now, Facebook being one of the largest platforms to market your short-term rental properties, Instagram, TikTok, there's potentially Pinterest, and Twitter, right? So 5 major platforms as a social media to attract you guests. So let's talk about firstly why these platforms are important. Now, we've historically found 2 different ways that we work with social media. Social media is amazing when you are actually using it for ranking purposes. So, you know, if you're writing, making sure that you're putting your locations, also some of the keywords into your social media, you automatically get ranked when people searching something like maybe short lets in New York. You're obviously, that keyword is what people are searching for, and you're probably going to see. Or let's say they type in holiday vacation rental homes in Australia or Sydney. These are the keywords that generally what your customers are searching for. Now, would they be physically going and searching on social media, or would they now go into Google? That's a completely different kind of searches that they do, but eventually it's all about ranking. Now, today's video, what I want to show you is give you an idea around the thoughts. I was speaking to one of our clients actually from Australia, and he mentioned that he really did well when he promoted his Instagram handles in many platforms, and as a result of that, it clearly made sense that his property would be for tourists. You know, people who are there for 2-3 nights. It had a nice Bondi Beach view. Actually, I'm going to pop that on the screen now. You can have a look. An amazing looking view, right? So effectively, you're now taking that, you know, you're actually trying to create a client base who are willing to come and maybe actually take posts for their Instagram, social, sort of completely different marketing. However, I've got clients in the UK who are strictly going into, let's say, a place like St Albans, where there's hardly any tourism going on, and they just want to get long-term bookings. Is it right for them to then start going and promoting all this, you know, like amazing looking property, by the way, but in social media? So would they attract the long-term booking? Maybe, or potentially not. So look, today's video, firstly, I would love you to answer, do you potentially have a fan base or potentially a clientele that would book you from social media? And secondly, what promotion can you run through those platforms to attract you those smaller bookings, right? It's very, very hard to get long-term bookings from those platforms. So I'd love you to comment down below first. Now let's talk about Facebook. Facebook, again, a great platform. It also allows you to create an amazing brand presence. Historically, working with many clients all over the UK, all over the world, yes, I say everyone, you must have a social media handle. Now, it's also another job potentially because you need to have an active social media page. Again, you and I know if we're searching for a brand in social media and the last time they post was in, you know, October 2021, all of a sudden you know that they're not an active brand. You potentially feel like they haven't done much. So as a result of that, it kind of takes the brand trust away. So if you're running a short-term rental property market, what can you do to consistently have an active social media page? Facebook, again, reward. What type of guest are you going to attract? You're going to get a long-term guest if that's what your market is, or are you in a vacation rental tourist area where you know that the more you promote, you might attract people come to your place? So again, something I always say with Facebook is always make sure you create a Facebook page to maintain it and to attract the guests. Again, I'll leave you to think about it. The next platform I want to talk about is Pinterest. Now, Pinterest, as you guys are aware, amazingly driven on photos. If you've got great looking photos, I would highly suggest you go and register yourself in Pinterest. Again, another platform out there which isn't used as much from service accommodation or short let perspective, but there's no harm promoting, again, a social media handle based on that. If I've always said to our clients, if you haven't invested on a website and you feel like you're on your new journey of investing in short-term rental properties, this is the best time to get you on social, because if somebody asks you for a picture, if somebody calls you directly and say, oh, can I have a look at your pictures, you can send them your Pinterest handle. They can see all the photos, you can even write nice descriptions on it, and again, it will help you rank better in terms of Google. The other two platforms probably needs a little bit more focus. So TikTok first, I think that's again one of the largest platform right now. Does get you to a lot of people, but again, technical wise, you need to create some really great videos, some engaging videos. So again, if you're not technical, again, from a reward perspective, it's again great to have, it's amazing to have those platforms, but is it going to give you the customer? Is it going to give you the return? For me, it's potentially no at the moment, unless you're running a big portfolio in a social media driven clientele. Absolutely yes, but apart from that, I probably would not recommend you to go into TikTok. The last platform is Twitter. I don't think actually a lot of people use Twitter for short-term rental. I don't think your guest is actually looking at it. But again, another platform that I do want to mention that you can again register your socials if you want to. So guys, again, how can you benefit from social media for your Airbnb and short-term rental business? I look at this way. These are platforms to create brand presence. These are another platform for you to be rankable in Google. But at the end of the day, you must think about, are you going to get serious guests? What type of guest are you going to get, and are you actually going to get the ticket value, which is customers spending you £500-600 for a few nights stay, or are you going to get customers who only want to stay with you for one night and then end up with a party? So look, if you enjoyed this, I would love you guys to actually leave your social media handle below. If you have or are registered in any social media platform, the more you actually promote your link at places, the more clicks you get. Hopefully all of a sudden Google algorithm will start to promote you, and I'd love you to again put that down in your comments. Guys, thank you so much for watching another Grow Your BNB video. We are extremely humbled that we have worked with over 1,400 properties all over the world, and now we're heading into a lot more bigger clients all over the world. We're very excited for 2022, but we're also very excited to streamline your brand. So if you're looking to increase your profitable bookings, please make sure you go down in the link. You can just book a call with myself. I will sit down, look at your brand, look at where you are today and how we can move you forward. But for now, look, thank you so much for watching another Grow Your BNB video. We'll be back with another video soon.